Our next speaker is Yana, and we welcome her.
Hello, my name is Yana, and I will tell you about the eye contact as one of the most important communicational tools. Let's start. I will tell you about what is it and why do we need it, how does it affect our communication, and also what difficulties can you encounter while making it, and by the way, how to make it. And the first one, what is eye contact? Obviously, it happens when two people look at each other's eyes at the same time. In human beings, it is a form of nonverbal communication and is thought to have a large influence on our social behavior. And that's why I will tell you about the reasons. Why do we need it? The first one is that our eyes were made to connect. It is an important image source, and it helps us to create a better cooperation, a better level of cooperation with other people. It is very helpful in building a civilization and just in survival in general. Our eyes reveal our thoughts and feelings, and you know, all of you know the old expression, our eyes are the windows to the soul, so I don't need to explain that. And eye contact shows attention. People nowadays are starved for attention because even though we are more connected than ever, the most important thing that it has become so common to break your gaze during a conversation, just to check your phone. So giving someone your truly undivided and complete attention can truly win them over. So I advise you to use eye contact in your communication. Eye contact creates an intimate bond because the same neurons light up in your brain and the partner you are speaking to, and it helps to link your emotional states and creates empathy, and it is very special. How does it affect our communication? You know that it can also influence the way people see your personality, because numerous studies have shown that people who make more eye contacts are perceived as more competent, confident, and just trustworthy in general. Also, it makes people expect a conversation at a certain time, or it can be facilitated for learning, and it shows sexual interest. And when a person experiences social excitement, their pupils may dilate. This way, the person has her gaze or eye contact a little longer than usual. No wonder the custom of the veil has been adopted in so many cultures. Interesting that some women used to put belladonna extract plant in their eyes to cause pupil dilation. It was a dangerous and very painful process, but it was considered worth it to attract men. So it was really strange, but men, unaware of why he was attracted to the woman, may have responded to the dilated pupils eventually. What difficulties? You know that some people with autistic disorders or social anxiety can find eye contact really unsettling. Or if aversion of eye contact for some people can help them to process information better. Or person's lack of competence can lead to staring, because avoid staring. Eye contact is good, but a dead-eyed, laser-locked gaze is just creepy. You don't want that. And finally, how to make it. I made it into 3 blocks: practicing in conversation, practicing at home, and giving the right impression. And first one is try being relaxed, because the more you think about it, the more self-conscious you get, the more awkward you look. And find a nearby spot to fix your gaze. It can be eyebrows or just below the eyes to create the illusion of eye contact if you struggle with it. And break your gaze to nod or make other gestures while listening. Or you can try this trick. Draw an imaginary inverted triangle on the other person's face, just around their eyes and mouth. And then every 5 to 10 seconds, change your gaze. It will make you look more interested in the conversation. And practicing at home, you can try video chatting or on television, or just looking into your own eyes in the mirror. And just take it slowly, it won't be perfectly good. Just you can do it. And finally, giving the right impression, it means that smile with your eyes, because you don't want to look intimidating or suspicious, or you're trying to hide something. And find a happy medium. When you talk to a person, you have to have like 80% of the time of eye contact, and 20% like a little head movements or other gestures to say without saying that you're really listening. And finally, of course, if eye contact is something you struggle with, it's really hard to go from active avoidings to being a perfect conversationalist. But with a little bit of practice, you can make it happen. Combine given information about eye contact, a bit of practice, and a bit of enthusiasm, and you are on your way to successful, pleasant, and productive communication. And thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.
Thank you, Yana. I want to tell you also one point about it. So each evaluator now looks if you are making eye contact with everybody. So I'm a little bit afraid of, because Yana now can evaluate our eyes, yes, eye contact. So thank you. It was interesting, and it was very interesting because of the fact that eye contact is one of our